As we get older, a lot of things shift, including how our bodies respond in intimate moments. Many men start noticing that achieving an erection isn't as quick or effortless as it used to be. Something that once felt second nature now takes more time, more stimulation, and sometimes comes with frustration. But why does this happen? The answer lies in our biology. Over time, blood vessels stiffen, hormones shift, and the body's internal systems don't operate quite the same. But here's the good news. This doesn't mean things are hopeless, not at all. One of the biggest myths I hear, that medication is the only solution. That simply isn't true. With the right lifestyle changes, simple, consistent habits, you can naturally enhance your sexual vitality and restore firmer, longer-lasting erections. In today's video, I'll break down what every man over 55 needs to know to improve performance, without relying solely on pills. Blood flow, daily choices, and stress levels all play massive roles in sexual health. And by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for better performance and renewed confidence. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you never miss practical, science-backed advice on men's health. If you find this information useful, hit the like button. It helps others discover this content, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Type 1 if this topic resonates with you, or 0 if you have suggestions on how we can improve. Your engagement is what keeps this channel going. Let's begin with the most fundamental truth. Our bodies evolve with age. That includes erectile function. For men over 55, it's common to find that arousal takes longer or isn't as strong. This isn't a sign that something's broken, but rather that your body is adapting. Circulation slows down, testosterone decreases gradually, and even the brain's arousal response isn't as quick as it once was. All of this affects the strength and staying power of an erection. Another factor, your blood vessels become less flexible with age. That means it takes more stimulation, mental and physical, to achieve the same effect you might have taken for granted in your 30s. You're not alone in this. Many men also face conditions like high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or diabetes, all of which make it even harder for blood to flow where it needs to go. And let's not forget the mental side of things. Stress, anxiety, or fear of not performing can weigh heavily. When your mind is clouded with pressure, your body can struggle to respond. It becomes a cycle. The more you worry, the harder it is to relax and enjoy the moment. But none of this means your sex life is behind you. Quite the opposite. Understanding the changes your body is going through is the first step toward revitalizing your performance. And it starts with taking a proactive approach to your health. Now, let's talk about a core element in all of this: circulation. A strong, lasting erection depends almost entirely on healthy blood flow. When circulation is robust, the spongy tissue in the penis, the corpus cavernosum, fills up rapidly, resulting in a firm erection. But when blood flow is restricted, things become sluggish, softer, or shorter-lived. Why does this happen? One reason is the decline in nitric oxide, a molecule your body produces to relax blood vessels. This allows blood to flow more freely into the penis. But if you're dealing with high cholesterol, diabetes, or hypertension, your nitric oxide levels may be lower than they should be. Even more concerning, a poor lifestyle only makes things worse. If you're sedentary, eating poorly, or smoking, your arteries are being damaged over time. This doesn't just hurt your sex life, it affects your heart, brain, muscles, and more. The good news? Just a few changes to your daily habits can radically improve your overall health and your erection quality. Let's talk about those habits. One of the most misunderstood causes of erectile decline is the daily routine itself. Men often assume that weaker erections are simply a part of aging, but in most cases, lifestyle is the real culprit. Take inactivity, for example. Sitting for long periods without regular movement can significantly reduce blood flow. And when circulation is poor, achieving an erection becomes an uphill battle. And then there's your diet. Fried foods, sugary snacks, and highly processed meals clog your arteries, increase inflammation, and lower nitric oxide levels. That's a direct hit to your sexual performance. Every fast food burger, every sugar-laden dessert, it adds up. Alcohol and smoking, they're even worse. Excessive alcohol dulls the nervous system, reducing sensitivity. Smoking narrows the arteries, making it even harder for blood to reach the penis. Stress and lack of sleep also wreak havoc. They raise cortisol levels, which disrupt your hormone balance, and that includes testosterone, the cornerstone of male sexual health. If you recognize any of these habits, don't worry. The first step toward change is awareness, and the next is action. Let's talk exercise. Regular physical activity is one of the best tools in your arsenal. It strengthens your heart, boosts circulation, and even increases testosterone levels. Start with something simple, a brisk walk, 30 minutes a day. This alone can make a measurable difference in your cardiovascular health. Add in strength training, especially compound movements like squats and deadlifts, and you'll see even more improvement. These exercises do more than build muscle. They stimulate hormone production and improve pelvic circulation. Speaking of the pelvic region, have you ever tried Kegel exercises? Most men haven't, but they can be a game changer. By strengthening your pelvic floor, Kegels improve erection firmness and give you more control during intercourse. You don't need equipment, and you can do them almost anywhere. Just contract the muscles you'd use to stop urinating midstream, hold for a few seconds, then release. Repeat regularly, and you'll notice the difference. Now, on to nutrition. Your diet plays a massive role in your sexual health. If you want to improve performance, start with your plate. Nitric oxide-rich foods are your best friend. Think spinach, watermelon, arugula. These support blood vessel relaxation and better flow. Don't forget healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish like salmon all support testosterone and reduce inflammation. And berries, especially strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries, are loaded with antioxidants that protect your blood vessels. Even a bit of dark chocolate, yes, chocolate, can help by improving circulation and reducing stress. Of course, cut back on sugars, fried foods, and processed snacks. Every small change adds up to major improvements in performance and vitality. Let's move on to another overlooked factor: stress. Your body interprets chronic stress as danger. In response, it releases cortisol and adrenaline, both of which interfere with hormone production and nitric oxide levels. The result? Weaker erections, lower libido, and greater frustration. Anxiety is just as damaging. The more you stress about your performance, the more you create a feedback loop of dysfunction. Overthinking short-circuits your body's natural response to arousal. Break the cycle with relaxation techniques. Deep breathing, meditation, and even daily walks outdoors help lower cortisol and calm the mind. When stress is chronic, it's worth talking to a professional. Mental clarity creates space for physical connection. Finally, let's touch on some powerful natural techniques. Have you ever tried penile massage? Gentle pressure and circular motions in the pelvic region increase blood flow and oxygenation, essential for tissue health. Warm compresses on the lower abdomen can help as well, as can hydrotherapy. Alternating between hot and cold water in the shower acts like a workout for your blood vessels, expanding and contracting to boost circulation. Even daily sun exposure makes a difference. Just 15 to 20 minutes can raise your vitamin D levels, helping regulate testosterone. And don't underestimate sleep. A full night's rest balances hormones and promotes nitric oxide production. It's one of the simplest ways to support your sexual health naturally. But what if none of this seems to work? If erection issues persist despite lifestyle changes, it's time to consult a specialist. A urologist or endocrinologist can run tests to check testosterone, blood sugar, cholesterol, and other critical markers. Sometimes, hormone therapy or prescription medication may be needed, but only under medical guidance. And today, there are also alternative therapies like vascular stimulation or natural supplements that may help. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. The right doctor can help you regain control and feel like yourself again. To wrap this up, maintaining strong erections after 55 is absolutely possible, but it takes intention. As you've learned, blood flow, habits, stress, and nutrition all play a role. Small, consistent changes can bring big results. And when you need support, medical professionals are here to help. Were you aware of how important nitric oxide is to erection quality? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and gets this vital information to more men who need it. And don't forget to check out the rest of our videos for more advice on men's health and sexuality. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we've got plenty more to come.